Hello everyone, it is I, Cactus. Sorry for the lateness today, I overslept, did not have a very good night, but we are here today to do this game. We are here today to do Fire Emblem Three Houses once again with the Blue Lion Pathway. Now let's just kind of slip into the game, get ourselves comfortable, and no coffee today. I'm deciding to do tea this time. We'll see how that goes. You guys still want to create a new game plus file, we're doing casual, no online play.
Recall the Red Canyon. You'll die. 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 You took everything that I loved. Gone now, Mother.
And we're gonna skip through most cutscenes that we don't need to see.
I wonder how you got in. It is now come.
I think we'll play as female Byleth this time again. Romance dear Dmitri.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Do not deceive.
Yeah, it's Violet.
I shall not. You must possess.
Hey, time to wake up. Let's take...
I'll have the grid on this one.
I'll cut through. We'll advance.
Fuck. Oh my god. The fuck is going on with my body? What the hell?
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain.
Oh god. What the hell? I just had sneezes there, my ears just went ringing, and then all of a sudden, like, my head felt iffy, and then I feel scratching. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Please, let us...
Sniffly whiffly today.
Attack when in... Hey! You...
We must all do. Careful now. I'm not setting a very good example.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis. But I'm also known as the beginning.
Time to make our tea.
And I am also...
Hey,
Skip, 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 skip.
I appreciate your clear former captain. How curious.
Hey, we were doing some
That would be
Too true. Everything would have because of them. Ah, so that.
his intent.
Oh, personally,
Me. Not
in any case, the way you held
your skill. I might as
Halt, Edelgard. The Holy Kingdom of Please, do consider. Whoa there. You two sure are hasty. I was personally. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it.
It seems once...
Understood. Fargus is a noble and distinguished kingdom that has always valued chivalry.
all right.
Looks like we'll have to pick.
My.
Part 1. White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses.
And let it
The
play.
icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a
Enjoy these little intros and outros while I can.
As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Finally, I can do a little hop with my icon.
To stop. That is once you have. May I ask a favor of you?
Well, let's go talk to them.
So, I am the... I wonder... I hope you've had a chance to meet him.
Huh?
Yes.
Well, I'm get. Have you met the folks from the Golden?
Yeah. Hello. Please accept. I am Dimitri. Of course, delightful. In any case, I hear you're investigating the different. Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped. Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man. Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime. Felix is the heir. He gravitates. He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
There we go, the tea is all prepped, ready. So he has lockpick ability, nice.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help. Sylvain is the... well, he's...
Yeah, I've used him in 2 of my runs so far. He's a really great unit.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her. Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night. Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
I appreciate your effort. How are you enjoying your time at the academy?
I must know.
Since you are...
So you have chosen your heart.
They are all.
Brother?
I'm.
No.
This.
Oh, I am
Let. And if we will be using.
Wait, does this mean our new professor is... No, I really can't believe it. But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions. Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must watch my tongue.
I don't mind if you treat me as a friend.
You say that, but I just don't know about all of this.
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all, we're already speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably. I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage. You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
Such benevolence is a sight to behold. I don't suppose you would care to join me for tea. We could discuss education and marriage.
Control yourself, Sylvain. I have more important matters to discuss with our new professor. Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up straight away.
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
You worry too much to do. I'll be fine, I promise.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Huh, I never thought of it that way. Well, if that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch, but you'll find none who work harder. I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year ahead.
Dimitri's such a sweet boy. Polite, prim, and proper.
Say, while you're here...
With each pay carefully.
We shall explore. Gonna get that bitch up. Skill levels. So I was trying to be a heavy knight before, and axes did work out. I want to try to do cavalier, but I don't think I'll be able to get that up fast enough. Can I reclass? Okay, so... So if I am going to go down this pathway, maybe I could make them into... like a support unit, where it's like, where... Okay, okay. Wouldn't mind them as a rider either, but... early on, who do I want to recruit? Can't get Clyde. Ferdinand was okay. Raphael was an exceptional unit. No, maybe I can turn Byleth into a... Maybe I should go for like a 1-to-1 hit combo route. Just gonna look up what the combat ability of the Trickster is. A what hit combo what? I don't remember the hit combo I was talking about. Solid brawl. Could... Oh, I think I was talking about making him like a brawl character or something. You want to get that authority up, though. Authority up. Faith is always a good time to have. Don't really care about reason. The reason's nice. Most of them are spear users, right? Okay. Now to go unlock the facilities.
Yes.
What?
If you have...
Hi.
Luke, the library holds various historic... If you find time, you should...
Right, right.
Okay.
Indeed.
Here's an idea.
I trust that you will carefully study the strengths and weaknesses of each of your students, regardless, as this is your first.
But if you... I have a request.
Professor!
Oh.
Hey,
Hey there.
My thanks.
I could just forget. Yeah.
maybe.
I want to see if I can recruit as many people as I possibly can this time.
Much appreciated.
Looks like I got some grinding cut out for me. GNS, I have done every pathway up to this point except Blue Lion. I've done Golden Deer, I've done the Black Eagle twice, because the first time I got the church route, didn't want the church route, went back and redid it, and then got the Black Eagle pathway done. So now I'm doing this pathway.
It's finally time for the mock battle. I'm eager to put my skills to use. And you, Professor?
I'm looking forward to it.
Excellent. I have high expectations for your command. That said, I've no doubt it will take everything we've got to pull a victory. Our opponents are mighty, that much is certain, but I'm positive we can win.
Hey there. Did we miss our invite to this strategy meeting? No worries. We'll just join in now.
Nice try, Claude. But I do not intend to let slip our strategies, especially when we are up against such strong opponents as you two.
Well now, kind words from His Kingliness. If that's the case, we'd better come up with some clever schemes so as not to disappoint. Right, Princess?
Right. No matter the tactics you devise, we will destroy you. The best you can hope for is to learn a thing or two.
There's nothing wrong with a friendly rivalry, but let's not get carried away. A rash attitude could be your undoing after all.
Perhaps your time would be better spent preparing instead of worrying about the competition's mindset.
Hey now, if you two were getting this fired up before the battle even starts, it'll make it that much easier for my class to sweep up a win. So please, carry on.
A good point, Claude.
No, you're fine, brother.
That wasn't my intention. At any rate, let's vow to make this a productive battle, shall we?
No use trying to hide how you really feel, Teach. I can see it in your eyes. You don't intend to lose.
Oh, how precious.
While I am...
How...
I look forward to it.
It is about time for the battle.
I'm sure you're already. Incidentally,
Stay focused.
I'll give it my all.
Here we go.
I'll go. I'll cut through. None of your shallow time.
Me? But I'm not ready.
Are you making light of our new professor? If you drop your guard, you're gonna get hurt.
Dorothea, will you head toward the front lines? I wish to draw the enemy toward us.
You got it, 80. Leave it to me.
Ferdinand, Hubert, if the enemy...
Leave it to us.
Clearly not, or Her Highness would not ask me to watch your back.
I've lost? Oh.
Can heal. Nice.
Well done.
I've lost.
Might as well get my experience up.
Are you really gonna fight two houses at once?
Victory is in sight, Blackie.
Thanks so much. Move carefully. I'll give it my all.
I'm the son of...
A change... I'm not so... Forced to retreat.
It's just not my day.
What's wrong with bringing Mercedes to this map?
Stronger.
She's a white mage, so I kind of need the healing.
I hate losing.
Getting everybody's stats and stuff up.
Use caution.
Oh, that's why. Don't have Divine Pulse yet, but oh well. Got some good good levels out of her.
I can feel. Maybe.
Hey!
I mean, you're right, you kind of do sound like that, but the nice thing that I enjoy about healers, especially in this game, is they have attacking magic. So even your healer can be just as strong as your black mage, which in my opinion, I think the black mage, not black mages, the reason fighter slash mages are at a severe disadvantage because their magic isn't much stronger than a healer when you compare it to battle magic. So it's kind of like, they're kind of not so great. I mean, like, you have like examples like Linhardt having Excalibur, or you have fucking Lysera having like Hades, and the other big, strong, only one-person magic, or what is it? Well, what's her name? Has Meteor, which is really strong and really good, but like, outside of that end goal where it's like an A+ rank, it's not any better or worse.
It could
Yeah,
serve as both
Dorothea.
a victory celebration and a post-battle analysis. What do you think?
I'm invited.
Of course. Why wouldn't you be?
Come now, Professor. We can't very well celebrate without the key to our victory present.
He's right. He really is. We were only able to win because we had your help, Professor.
Yes. Compared with that boar who knows nothing save frontal attacks, your tactics were nearly decent.
Felix, you really ought to stop picking fights with His Highness.
Don't worry, Ingrid. I encourage all to speak freely. And I must agree that the Professor's tactics are truly extraordinary. I have much to learn.
Oh, sure. But today was exhausting. I'm so hungry I can barely stand.
To be honest, so am I.
Fair enough.
Let's
Each
head
their
to the
own.
dining hall. Together.
Professor,
Although, I
I'm
usually...
sorry to intrude, but
Shut up for a minute, Dimitri.
You don't look too happy for someone who just won.
I just usually use my mages with both healing and black magic. Or reason, I call it black magic, but reason and faith. Just because, why not? Why not have both when they're pretty easy to get up? Hubert was the only bitch that I wasn't able to get up to big white magic territory, but he ended up becoming a dark mage anyway, so it doesn't matter.
You say that, but your eyes tell a different story. I know we only just met, so this may be difficult for you, but I'd love nothing more than to share our happiness with you. Joy can be so fleeting, after all. We're all in this together, so I hope you will consent. I'm sure the rest of the class feels the very same. Well, come along, Professor. Let's enjoy the fruits of our labor.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students.
Shut up, Rhea. So, have you played the Black Eagle Pathway?
White cloud.
GNS?
Heartstring moon. Familiar scenery.
I'm assuming yes.
In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or
so
voice
why
alone,
is the Black Eagle
joyous
path
melodies are
just
shared
not
between farmers they
as
sow
good as
their
the
seeds
others? Like,
across the vast
I
plains
played
of
it,
Tailteann
and
Gronder.
it's good. It has some good characters and stuff, but like, it leaves a lot of questions and not a lot of answers, and doesn't really answer really anything outside of like, oh, why was the Empire working with these guys? Oh, they were going to use them. Okay, that's it. It doesn't really show the badness of the church beyond the burning of the towns and shit at the very end. Like, it's, oh, the church is evil. Okay, but how? How are they evil? What have they done to be evil? It feels kind of like a shoehorn, if that makes sense. Like, oh, we needed a third path. I love Edelgard as a character, and I like her arc that she goes through. I just feel like the path didn't offer all that much.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with
I don't mind
practical
that.
experience. The Knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary.
You can tell me a self-contained story. As long as it's a good story, I don't care. But people have also told me that, hey, the DLC answers all the questions for the story, which I think was a poor design choice, but... So, the story is just kind of left open-ended? Like, no answers? Or am I just that dumb? Because, like, my current understanding right now is that we have the goddess who comes down, and there's two opposing goddesses, you know, the light and the darkness, whatever. And then you have the goddess children that stick around for a while. They're all dragons. Something heads down with Nemesis and the heroes after they seal away the big bad. My theory being that because they're dragons and the other dragon was evil, that there was some shit that went on down, and then Nemesis comes around, wants to seal Rhea away and kill off all the gods' children, so there isn't like some kind of atrocity again that happens after the heroes are done. He loses. She makes the Church of Saros, divining her mother. She's a little bit crazy religious-wise. And then we learn from Claude's pathway that, you know, the King of Liberation got sealed away underground by the people who slither in the dark. And then we also learn that in the Edelgard's pathway that... Well, sorry, we also learn in Clyde's pathway that we are a vessel for the divine god Saros, who's supposed to be rebirthed through us, and indeed does get rebirthed through us, but they sacrifice their power to get us out of a void dimension, so that then we become this hero entity thing, and then after that hero entity thing, we go on to fight the final boss, which is either the guys who slither in the dark, which they raise up the King of Liberation again from his depths of death for some reason. Don't know why it's all techno and cyberpunk down there. Have no idea. And then that they're basically just plotting a massive revenge plot against the goddess children, so that's maybe why the King of Liberation was revived, because he was like their biggest mortal enemy for some reason. And then Rhea just wants her mother back, so does dubious things to us. We find out in Edelgard's pathway that maybe that's the sin that they're talking about, but they don't really go into too much of the sins afterwards, because most of the sins that have been done to the Empire is through the people who slither in the dark wanting to get revenge on the Church. I guess maybe you could say that the Church's sin is not taking care of them or doing anything about them, and so they just run rampant as corruption until we arrive, but I don't... Am I missing... Without spoilers, am I missing anything? Or do I just need to play Three Hopes?
Easy.
I saw that you said there's more information on Three Hopes, but I don't know if that was the answer to my question or if that was written previously.
Oh, Professor, excuse me. No.
I care a lot about the story and both the characters. I think the character writing in this game is phenomenal.
So, Professor,
Which kept me intrigued through all the way
if you put it that way.
of Clyde's pathway, which kept me intrigued all the way through Edelgard's pathway. I love the characters in this game, which is what this era of Fire Emblem is all about. The characters. Not so much the story, but the characters. And I really, really enjoy them.
It is even with. Do you have any other questions about life at the monastery, or about battle?
That reminds me.
We need to go and explore. So we can fast travel around everywhere. I wish in New Game Plus it would just give you access to the whole monastery, because, like, come on, guys. Please.
Professor?
Why do I need to rediscover the monastery as if I have never been here before?
I was thinking.
What about our first is something, Professor? I've got a small favor to ask.
I was thinking.
Really?
I have a favor to ask. I have a favor to ask.
There's something else.
Inside, Saint. Now that you are...
Might you help me with a favor?
Inside, Saint. Now that you are... I have something to ask of you.
Well...
Is there anything troubling you? I can offer.
I will say, though, the Church of Saros is a very nice parallel to the Catholic Church and how much they lay within mythology and not mythology and history, and how confusing it all is to actually grasp the true reasons behind what all they have done and what all they still have done and what atrocities they have and have not committed.
Thanks for your
So I enjoy that parallel, just with churches in general. So, very, very good parallel overall. I love the medieval setting. Outside of the story, this game is fucking phenomenal. I was so inspired by the game that I made my own TTRPG system based around it in old... It was based around Fates, this, and Awakening as a tabletop Fire Emblem. Took a lot of work, but I loved the game so much that I spent like 2 weeks on it. And managed to get out a beta system. It was fun.
Nice. I knew I could do it.
Would you kindly do something for me?
No, I need to go down here. Wrong path.
Oh, truth is, my, I do find, What is it? Sorry.
I was thinking.
Hello. Bridge, word of advice.
Oh wait, I still need to go back through here, back in the town.
A moment, please. Hey! You there? What? So, greetings.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Are you settled in here at the monastery yet? Make sure to have a good look around. There's much to like fish. You do know.
So my first 2 playthroughs, I never talked to that guy. Like, the first 2 route playthroughs I ever did, I never talked to him. It's crazy. Here, kitty kitty. Do you get anything by feeding all of the cats, or no? Like, if you feed all the cats every single day, do you get something, or is it just like random?
So... Hey! So...
Hey, you. My savior, thank you.
Okay, who are my casters? Mercedes and Ingrid.
This song reaches regard.
So, well done. You have my thanks.
You have helped me so much.
Also, I never used Flane as a unit. She seems like she's strong. I just don't care for Flane all that much. As a character, I find her to be one of the more annoying ones. Now, to get into the meat and potatoes of why I decided to play this, we're going to do the DLC!
Really? Haven't seen your face before. You're clearly not from around here. You don't strike me as the thief or merchant type. I don't owe you money, do I? Oh, you're the name's Balthus, formerly of the Alliance. Don't beat around the bush, pal. You want my help to get it? If I were you, I'd want to recruit me too.
I'm very interested to do the DLC and see what it does, see what happens. Ooh, little sluice gate here.
Whoever you are, it doesn't matter much to me. But I do advise getting out of here before you get tangled up in trouble. Unless you've been sent here under someone's orders. In which case, I'll happily show you a good time. Well, I do like people with a healthy curiosity. You are aware of how dangerous it is down here, yeah? Huh. You're that mercenary turned professor, aren't you? The one who showed up at the monastery kinda recently. Yeah. You're the one I've heard so much about. Well, I guess it's fine you're here then. You can call me Yuri. You'll want to remember that, if you ever come down here again. Want my help? Best to forget about it.
And who might you be? Not an Abyssian, that much is clear at a glance. A visitor from above, perhaps? With what purpose? I'm sure I must have misheard you. Either that, or you haven't the slightest inkling of where you are. Oh, but of course! You must be the new teacher specially appointed by Lady Rhea. That is it, yes? Rumors have been flying underground about you. Well then, I am Constance von Nouvelle. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh, as much as you could...
Need something? This one? This one? This one? See you again soon.
You can call me Yuri. Can you take care of something for me?
Come on, who are you? Wait, shut up. Let me guess. You're that new professor, right? You just started teaching up on the surface. Even here, people have been talking about you. I heard you were beautiful, but obviously that...
Well, fuck you too.
Hey, what are you looking? I don't want any trouble.
What do you require? Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking. 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 Now let me see. Now let me see. Now let me see. Fare thee well.
Pardon?
I owe you.
To battle. What is this thing over here? Mysterious fortune-telling room, maybe by an NPC. Somebody's got a drinking problem. A big drinking problem. Yeah. I just raised up the
Need
influence.
something? See you again soon.
What's that?
So I wonder if I can go to battle or if I have to wait a little bit. What's across the bridge? Just an invisible wall. Okay.
You're a lifesaver.
I enjoy cooking. You seem to know what you are doing. Share it with Hubert. Why not?
Yeah, you just get it, Professor.
I'm not picky, but honestly, this is terrible.
Nowhere else to go, no one else to do, nothing else to do. I'll switch my convoys carried over.
If you don't yet know
Okay, first up, goals. Goals for late game. I want you to focus on lances and heavy armor. I want you as an... you can do axe and brawl, kind of like the, you know, token fighter, I guess. Sword and reason, thank you. Mortal savant, need to get you up. Bow and horse riding, get you as a cavalier unit. Lance and riding. They're fine that way. Reason and faith. Lance and flying. Group tasks. Do. And what? Oh, you need to be a cavalry rider anyways. So why not? Instructs. I'm gonna be doing a lot of grinding later, so any I can do now would be a lot better.
There's so much.
Well, maybe I want you into a dragon rider. I just thought about it. A dragon rider would be really good for you. So maybe having you as bow and axe isn't a bad thing, because you need to have that flyer XP. Hold on here. Hold up. I know I just wasted all that time on fucking riding XP, but it was just an epiphany while it was happening.
Wow.
Tried making you a flyer before, it didn't work out well. We'll just make you a cavalier again. Yeah, I had your goals as... already forgetting shit. Yeah, okay.
I'd like to ask you.
Art has never been a forte, even when I apply myself. The sketch a ton, I don't have to worry. Your thing is already super high.
Let's give it our.
I am a little.
Each new experience.
Wait, is Pegasus Night only a female thing? Ooh, our first battle. Spending a lot of time here grinding.
Do you have experience commanding a battalion? I'll cut through.
I'll give it my all.
I'm on it.
Stay focused.
I'll go.
What should I do?
Here goes.
Here we go.
Ready.
So obvious.
I must.
I could learn from that.
Too easy. I'm pretty.
You're already level 5, you don't need the more experience right now.
A change for...
As I expected.
I'll do my best.
Hold up. Also, not letting me heal because I changed to a Myrodon.
I owe you one.
Is to do the Jagan of this game, where like he's really good in the early game, sucks late game, or does he just have that massive fucking HP stat for no reason?
Should I fall back?
Stay vigilant. I can...
What should I do?
I'll give it my all.
Here goes.
I'm on it.
Here we go.
Ready.
not good enough.
Too slow.
Easy.
Knew you could do it. It's
Nice try. I'll do my best.
this is
I will.
got too cocky.
Should I fall back?
I'm on it.
Here we go.
Ready.
Here goes.
I'll give it my all.
Guess I've
Great work.
I'll cut through.
I'm getting.
Careful, please.
I'll do my best.
Stay focused.
I'm starting.
I'm glad I can count on you. I feel.
I'm on it. I like it.
I'm starting.
See, I. It's. I. Hello, Professor. Do you have a moment?
Of course. What do you need?
Well, I have this book of battle tactics that I borrowed from one of the knights. There's one part that I just don't understand. Do you think you could explain it to me?
Leave it to me.
Great. Thank you so much. It's about this diagram here. I don't get why the knights are grouping up in that forest there. I just can't see the advantage to a formation like that. Yay! I finally get it! You really are a great teacher.
Always happy to help.
I knew asking you was the right idea. I just love learning new things. That's why I came to the Officers Academy. I want to learn magic, battle tactics, martial arts, and, well, all kinds of stuff. I'm learning more now than I have in my whole entire life. Speaking of, I better go visit the library for some research before magic practice, which is just before sword training.
Don't overdo it.
That's just not possible. I always find it's more tiring to laze around doing nothing. I've never been any good at that. I have to have something to do. Like on my days off, I need to get up early and take care of the cleaning first, or I just can't relax. You know what I mean?
I know the feeling.
Oh, I'm so glad you agree. You'd be surprised how rare it is to find people like us. Mercy never sets foot outside her room on her days off. I don't get that girl sometimes. Not to mention,
Oh wait. Oh no! I was supposed to be on cooking duty today! Ugh, I completely forgot! Sorry, Professor, but I have to run. Thanks again for your help! Ah! Who put this stupid barrel here?
Sure, Mercedes.
Good evening, Professor. Returning from work, I take it?
I'm still working.
My goodness, it's so late in the evening. That must be exhausting. Try not to overtax yourself, all right? I'm concerned for your health. We wouldn't want you to wear yourself out. The goddess won't smite you if you rely on others for help, you know.
Even so.
Listen here, Professor. You might not like what I'm about to say. To be perfectly honest, I had my doubts when I first met you.
Why is that?
At first, I thought you seemed too young to be a professor. It is unusual, you have to admit. Yet you seemed very composed and mature despite your age. You're strong-willed, encouraging, and you go to great lengths to ensure that everyone is cared for. But it almost feels like you're trying too hard to be a perfect role model for your students.
It comes with the territory.
If that's how you feel, then I can't disagree. But I think it's necessary to give yourself a break every now and again. The mind has a tendency to make mistakes when you've exhausted yourself. In my case, I still seem to make mistakes even when I'm wide awake.
Mistakes?
Oh, you know. I'm always mixing up the dates for drills or misplacing things. Just the other day, I forgot to put on my uniform and headed out to practice wearing only my... well, you can imagine how embarrassed I was. My mind can be so scattered sometimes. Anyway, where was I? Ah, that's right. What I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you do, you might end up in a pretty bad place. That reminds me, is there anything I can do to assist you, Professor? If it's all right with you, I'd like to help in any way I can.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Whatever you need, just say the word. I look forward to helping you out.
We did well enough.
It's in my grasp.
Thank you so much.
Professor, I just got word from the Knights that the last of the thieves have been cornered.
Just as planned. They're in Xanadu, the Red Canyon.
We certainly can't allow those underhanded thieves to get away. Let's work together and do our best to take them down.
It matters not who we're up against. They will not harm His Highness.
We're just fighting common thieves, right? I don't expect much of a challenge.
Aren't you a spoil sport? I'm actually quite excited myself. Who knows? There may even be some cute lady thieves.
Well, at any rate, a real battle is a great opportunity for us to see how far we've come. True. The mock battle was a success. We'll be fine so long as we stay the course.
So much excitement.
Perhaps we are a bit overly excited, but remember that we have the Knights on our side. All should be well. Ah, and speaking of the Knights, I heard that Gerald is once again one of the Knights of Ceros. Perhaps we'll have the good fortune of seeing you two fight side by side.
This isn't a game.
Oh, of course. I apologize for letting my childish whims get the better of me. In all honesty, I'm a bit jealous. My parents are no longer around.
What do you mean?
They died. Both of them. I'm all that remains of them now. Anyhow, I'm sorry to bore you with such things. I'd say it's nearly time for us to depart, eh, Professor?
Time to get some certificates.
Passed.
So, we are taking children into...
The Red Canyon. Let's get this battle out.
A knight's chaser!
According to our information, there is a back road to the west. Let's split up.
I never
approach
take the
from
back
west.
road.
If we advance, I'll leave the rest to you.
Stay focused.
I'll cut through.
I forgot to give battalions.
Red. According to our...
I'll go.
Here goes.
I'll cut through. I'm on it.
Stay focused.
Ready.
What should I do?
I'll give it my all.
Here we go.
I know they are just...
Thank you.
I had to do.
Still hold.
Move carefully.
Huh, thanks.
I can't relax here.
Finished already?
I'll do my best. You saved me.
Stay focused. Stay focused.
Never mind, I don't have a spear.
Here goes.
What should I do?
I'll cut through. I'm on it.
Move carefully.
Here we go.
I'll give it my all.
Ready.
I'll go.
It's...
can.
Never doubted you.
Sending these brats.
I have. We have You led us well, Professor. We're finally back.
So you have...
Part 1. White Clouds. Garland Moon. Mutiny.
I don't care about the chest, to be honest. I've played through the game twice. I don't care about the chest.
When the warm winds blow from the sea to the south of Adrestia, residents of Fodlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
But I will be right back to get some more water, though. Okay, we're back.
Professor, I have a new mission for your students.
Oh joy.
We have received reports that Lord Lonato has rallied.
Thank you so much.
Hmm.
Why would... Oh, a ghost might know. I have a favor to ask of you.
Let's see. Doubtless. But this... If he had enough allies to back him, even with the necessary... Will you do me a favor?
His Highness is strong, but on the front lines, anything can happen. Losing him would be devastating for Fargus. I hope the Church understands that.
Ain't some folk that all need them. Hey, I know you heck. I will thank a merchant this ain't some folk that all need them. Maybe. Hello.
Yeah. Well, at least on this playthrough, I'm going to be using the DLC characters. Didn't use them for my other two ones. Everything's on the table this time.
I desired fresh air. I have a favor to ask.
Yep. What do you
Thank you.
Italian, as we are allowed, as they... When that happens...
No. Perfect. I hate it. Perfect. But if you're...
What? Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Have you talked with Catherine yet? If the knights are the cream of the crop, she's the cream of the cream. And that relic of hers, I hear it's nothing short of amazing.
Cream of the cream.
His hype losing. I hope the Church understands.
Let's see. Thanks for your help.
His hype losing. I hope the Church.
Thank you so much for your help. Singing it. I hope.
Did you hit the cake spilling?
Would you be so kind as to do me a favor?
I simply must thank you, Professor.
Hey, you.
The castle, it was by I have a request.
Really? Well...
Pointing at me as a member of the...
Here to train? You really spoken.
The glo...
Kath, but you should spar. What the?
This looks delicious.
Let us eat.
You know what, Professor? His Highness here is the most stubborn guy I know.
Now, Sylvain, why not go ahead and eat? If you do not, I may help myself.
I appreciate.
I'm sorry.
If you have you witnessed? If you see anything.
That worked out. Oh. Thank. Oh.
I.
got it. This... Am I... This...
All right.
Yes. This is. This is.
It all makes. That.
What a. Professor. Thanks a million.
That's the third time this month. Well, that's that. Father never relents. Oh, Professor. Hello. Did you need something?
Are you just hiding something?
Well, that is... I was just tossing out something I have no need of. It's important to keep our spaces clean after all. You'd do well to remember that too, Professor. A clean space makes for a clean mind, or some such. Getting rid of things you have no need for is the first step to managing one's belongings in an economical way.
Are you a thrifty type?
Does that surprise you? Perhaps it seems ill-befitting someone of noble birth to care about such things. Despite my family's nobility, we have never been particularly wealthy. So my father raised me to be conservative with my resources, paring down when necessary. He also encouraged me to keep my living spaces immaculate, so the two go hand in hand, I suppose.
Sounds like a good father.
Yes, he's a good person. Even when managing our territory used up most of our family's resources, he still went out of his way to ensure my comfort.
What was that you threw out anyway?
Oh, just a scrap of paper. It was already written on, so no good for note-taking. And obviously, I can't use it to clean my lance. So I tossed it. No need to hang on to inconsequential things, you know. Professor, did you come to check on me for any particular reason? I hope Sylvain and Felix aren't getting into trouble as they tend to do.
No particular reason, no. I just wanted to talk with you.
Oh, well, if there's nothing important, I still have some cleaning to take care of, after all.
Did you want something?
Just to look at the flowers.
I see. If you have the time, then please assist me. I am to water the flowers in the greenhouse. Thank you. Only do not water the ones in that corner.
What kind of flowers are those?
They are from Dusker. They require a dry environment. The roots will rot otherwise.
They sound difficult to take care of.
That is what makes them worthwhile. I owe you a debt of gratitude. In both the extracurricular activities here at the Academy and on the battlefield, your presence has been instrumental in the defense of His Highness. You have my sincerest thanks.
Think nothing of it.
To me, it is not nothing.
Just a quiet type.
Was there something else you wanted?
I'll go fetch the water.
Then please, excuse me.
Oh, to do.
Thank you. You think I...
We can handle.
Here's the...
I'm really getting the hang of it.
I'm getting the hang.
I get it.
This look...
I'm so... That just now.
If you see it...
This training, but
Professor... Oh, shopping took longer than I thought. It's a good thing I had your help, Professor. Looks like we've got everything we came for. Time to head back to the monastery. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure if the money that knight gave us would be enough. We managed to scrape by, though. I'm glad those shopkeepers were willing to strike a few bargains.
Thanks to your bartering skills.
It's one of the few things I'm really good at. I've got a lot of experience living in the city. Money was tight for me too, at least until a kind noble adopted me into his family. Come to think of it, you were originally a mercenary, weren't you? I'm sure you've traveled all over Fodlan. That must have been a pretty different life from regular folks like me.
Not so difficult, not so different actually.
Huh, you think so? But a mercenary's whole job is fighting, isn't it? Must be a pretty tough way to live.
It wasn't so bad.
Wow, I guess you must get used to it. That's really incredible, though. Oh! I had no idea they sold this book around here. I haven't seen this one for ages.
What's the book?
Lug and the Maiden of Wind. It's a well-known tale of chivalry in Fargus. Lug is the king of lions. This book is full of his exciting adventures. I've loved this since I was a kid. It was what got me learning to read.
Give me that book!
Hey, creep. Don't touch the merch. What the? Somebody catch that thief.
Please, calm down, ma'am.
You calm down, kid. If he gets away with that valuable merch, it'll be a...
Here, allow me to compensate you.
Huh? Are you serious, kid? I mean, no objections over here. But that sounds crazy.
Don't you worry. That thief will be paying me back just as soon as I catch him. Head on back to the monastery, Professor. I'll take care of everything here.
Thanks for your help.
Way. Did you hear the king spilling? As a member of the church.
Come to think of it. Here to train?
Practice. Practice.
Gee, paper. I'd love to catch...
That...
Am I... Hey.
All right.
This could be useful. Well. Of course.
Hey there, Professor.
Here's the result. So this.
It's all coming together.
Am I stuck?
Thank you.
Forgot to buy Master Seals.
Inspirational.
What?
Professor. Good gee. Hey, Professor. I'd love to catch.
Practice.
If you see anything.
The group.
I'm so that just now.
I appreciate.
This. Yeah.
You seem to...
I hope regard.
As a member of the...
This. That. That. This. This. I.
What? Heck. It's.
I'm getting. It's
youngster, won't you listen to this old man's troubles? I was born and raised right here in this town. I spent my whole life here. My daughter lives in the Empire, and she sent me a letter to ask if I was keeping up with my daily worship.
Well, hello there, Professor. Is this a friend of yours?
I don't know him.
Is that so? I was sure you two knew each other. Is there something we can do for you, good sir?
Oh, what a lovely young lady. I was just telling this kind soul a story.
Really? What's troubling you?
Well, I was thinking of going to daily prayer, but my leg's been acting up and I can't walk properly.
How terrible. That's no good at all. May I be of assistance? I'd be happy to lend a shoulder and escort you to the chapel.
Would you? Oh, I'd be most grateful to you. Thank the goddess for sending this young lady to me today.
We'll need your help too, Professor. Here, sir, take my arm. Splendid work, Professor. Here I don't think I did anything You did a great putting a smile on someone's face. Is something wrong? You're Oh, how should I put this? I suppose it's just second nature to me. It's difficult to describe, but I can usually tell when back there, I could tell that both you and the old man were in distress. I spent a good amount of my life living in the church. Maybe that's why I'm so good at identifying these things? Did I not mention that? I spent nearly 10 years...
I thought I heard someone. Are you here to train?
Yep.
Care to train with me? Waving the sword around alone is boring. And I'm tired of crossing swords with worthless opponents. But you seem like a worthy adversary.
Sure, why not?
I've always been interested in your technique. You learned from the former captain of the Knights of Seros, and traveled Fodlan fighting as a mercenary. Good sparring partners like you don't grow on trees. But know that I will beat you, and I will surpass your strength. Why? I never really thought about that. I learned to thrust a sword before I learned to write my name. Of course, my upbringing wasn't unique. That's how it is for all children in my country. You're no use if you can't swing a sword, however mighty your crest may be. It was the perfect environment for me. I could live free of stodgy values and virtues. Grow strong so you may live, and live to grow stronger. That's what I was taught. Why should I? Nothing's as important as the pursuit of strength. But that's enough idle chatter. Take out your sword. My mind is emptied of all but the thrill of the challenge.
Here's the
I've deepened my understanding.
I've got it.
Impressed yet?
And this is where we're going to end things today. I know it's a very short stream. However, I just wanted to get through a little bit of the beginning and then get to a good grinding spot and do some grinding later in my day. I wasn't able to do a full stream today simply because I have a busier day today. However, thank you for joining me for the short little bit that we were able to accomplish. Ta-ta!